Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Jose Peraza.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect
1-1.
Five and 0. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second here
at the plate, Aaron Altair. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Carlos Santana now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Santana
sends that one out of play for strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder David Dahl.
Changeup called strike one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching 2 teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Digging in, number 82. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jake Lamb.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Naquin's under it. 1 away. Here now is Mike Zunino.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez goes to get it. And he makes the throw to first. Zunino is retired. 2 down now. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-2 count and the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Now to the plate, Randall Grichuk. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Naquin is there. And that's the 3rd out. So stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Nolan Arenado.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Taken in by Gregorius. 1 away. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Peraza backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 6.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Mitch Haniger.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's the first out. Here's Jake Marisnick.
Designated hitter, Jake Marisnick.
First offering on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Jose Peraza 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. To third. Arenado has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Tyler Naquin. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Pitch on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1-1.
And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Eniger. 1 out. Here's Javier Baez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Miguel Sano. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Haniger. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Altair. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Altair
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Naquin waits on it. 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. At the plate, Jake Lamb comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And there's ball 2 now. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says you got to be. Stepping in, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Yankees, center fielder, number 26.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Riding in once again, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bregman.
Over to first, Gray. Back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. It's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Altair is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Number 82. First time up, he went down looking. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Has a look. Now the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A wave and a miss.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Heading out towards shallow right. Altair is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of work. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Out for the Red Sox.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gregorius.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dahl will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Here's Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Randall.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Throw back to second, and that. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. In there, strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Now batting, Tyler Naquin. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to reach.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. The runner scores from second, and the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60%.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mitch Haniger.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Jake Marisnick is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing. Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him. Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
The relay, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Now batting.
And here's Jose Peraza, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Dahl is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting,
Digging in once again, Aaron Altair. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball one.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. Ready for another shot now.
First baseman Carlos Santana.
First pitch on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
It might be a little off the plate, but he's earned it. He's lived out there the whole game, and yes, the umpire is going to call it.
And a ball foul to the right side, out of play. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Altair is on his way home. Now the relay home, and he is in there. Jake Lamb standing in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Striding in once again. No.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman number 82.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
A shot down the first baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting,
here's Nolan Arenado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Left side. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. Gray sets. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Haniger waits on it. And that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Zunino. Bedrosian is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number. Matt Carpenter will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Again, a 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Here's another 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Mitch Haniger. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Dribbled to the right side. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Tyler Naquin. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Tyler Naquin.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Chopped foul wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Here's Javier Baez. One.
Second baseman Javier.
Randall Delgado will come on out of.
Attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 48, Randall Delgado.
From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
The batter
at the plate, Miguel Sano. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Here it comes. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Center fielder.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Grichuk sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jake Marisnick. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends it in the air to deep left field. Naquin going back to the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. It's about trying to move up. Gregory Polanco will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. For Marisnick. Stolen base number 2 on the year now. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit out toward second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Carlos Santana now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Number 82 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Line towards center field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Number 82.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first.
For the Yankees. Number 22.
First offering on its way. Number 82 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He was a double play victim last time around. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Drilled right back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Striding into the box.
Number 30, Tyler Naquin. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here. Franklin. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after. Jake Lamb. Standing in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th as that one just about got him. 1-0 count. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gutierrez is after it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Matt Carpenter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Gets dirty and gloves it. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Garcia ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to buckle up and have a great evening.
With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the Samurai and the Heat. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Backhanded and a rather easy first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
One out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ramirez has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2.
First baseman number 44.
Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back on it. He's there and records the first out. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. The pitch.
Ramirez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Gonzalez will put this one away for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Mad Dog McGee. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Batting fifth.
Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Jackson is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jackson has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire. In is Curtis Granderson. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Left fielder, Curtis.
Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Gonzalez, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Granderson around second, headed for third, and he'll make it to third with a triple. Coming to the plate now, Victor Martinez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Seager in foul ground, 1 out. Matt Holliday standing in now.
Batting seventh, first baseman.
Hit toward the right side. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Now at the plate, Felix Hernandez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fouled straight back. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Santana. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Santana.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hernandez readies another 0-2 down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out. Gene Segura standing in.
Gene Segura.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's by him for strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. The pitcher, Justin Verlander, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He'll try it again from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Runner's on his way to third. He squares, and it's in the air. That lands fouled, and he's down on strikes for the second out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Carlos Castillo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. Castillo fields it cleanly. A quick out, number 1. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Segura into shallow center. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Mad Dog McGee. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Riding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Charlie Blackmon.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Granderson is under it, 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. This might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Kyle Seager comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses inside 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit means Carlos Gonzalez gets a chance to bat. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tap down the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Runners on the move for second. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Reggie Jackson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Reggie
now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Curtis Granderson. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
So he sets him down swinging. Curtis Granderson goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this. Here's Michael Brantley. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Left fielder.
First pitch on its way. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Granderson as he takes it for the second out. Stepping up now, Segura. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa has got it, and the side is retired. Ready now.
Leading off for St. Louis, first baseman.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Felix Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Out to short for Segura. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Digging in, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Correa.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try to again. Justin Verlander. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Victor Martinez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success. Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shot back up the middle. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Ready once again, Carlos Castillo. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lifted in the air to center. Griffey waits on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance. Charlie Blackmon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that. Felipe Rivero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Rivero.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The 3rd baseman, number 13.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mad Dog McGee. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 9.
Reggie Jackson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. So back to back. Looking at a fastball to end. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Anthony Rizzo.
Chopped foul wide of first. The 0-1 delivery. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Correa ranging into the outfield, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the 1st strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hernandez readies another 0-2, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Correa from shallow right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Curtis Granderson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Curtis Granderson.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Catcher
into the windup and the pitch. Victor Martinez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
To short. Segura has it. Throw on to first gets Martinez, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again.
7. Matt Holliday.
Nate Jones takes over.
Now pitching, Nate Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And strike three called as he. Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Michael Brantley.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Griffey ranging back, still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Into the box now, Carlos Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Falling for it, Griffey. 2 down. Striding into the box, Nate Jones. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now at the plate, Carlos Castillo. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Pitch inside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here comes the 1-0, and the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses, the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Charlie Blackmon would be next. Here it is on 3-0. Hard hit ball to second. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw to first is in time. Roberto Osuna comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep.
Roberto Osuna.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fred McGriff is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Blackmon is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. First pitch on its way. Ken Griffey Jr. is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. 0-2 pitch to Jr. Pulled toward right center field. Blackmon is under it. And the inning is over. Billy Wagner will be on the mound.
Now pitching.
Coming to the plate now. Charlie Blackmon. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Another 0-2 coming. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reggie has a play. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. One away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So striding forward now, Carlos Gonzalez. And he can very well get the intentional. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air. That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. Michael Brantley is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Into the box now. Hanley Ramirez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Comes set and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. So stepping in, Mad Dog McGee hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Reggie Jackson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Junior's coming in. He's got it 1 away. Gene Segura standing in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Granderson is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in now, the pitcher, Roberto Ozuna. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Back up the middle. There's Segura. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Matt Holliday stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Castillo. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Line drive to center field, and a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And it's behind the runner to first. The 0-1. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw behind the runner to second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit hard down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Griffey. And that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Craig Kimbrell. He'll begin things against Craig Kimbrell, who tries to close the door in this one.
0-1's the count.
Lou Brock will pinch hit here.
Now coming into pinch hit.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Castillo will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Digging in to try it again. Ken Griffey Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to shallow center. Brantley comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The third baseman, number 13.
Riding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss just behind a
0-1.
lively fastball. Ready with the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. But that one rolls foul. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Felipe Rivero gets the ball. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Leading off for Miami, center fielder.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in, Roberto Ozuna comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Kelvin Herrera was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Hit hard toward first, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a line drive. That's down. It'll give him the lead and then some. The go-ahead run will score. 2-run score. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score. The tag. And so coming to the plate, Mad Dog.
Leading off for St. Louis, the shortstop, Mad Dog McGee.
Justin Wilson is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th.
Wilson.
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Under it is Rizzo. One away. Digging in once again, Reggie Jackson. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And this is fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. J.D. Martinez.
Now coming in to pinch hit, J.D. Martinez.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Left fielder
In is Curtis Granderson.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fouled back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the lineup with